on Diddy Combs being accused of some pretty outrageous accusations here. Many of you guys may know Sean Diddy Combs as Puff Daddy back in the day. He did a lot of collaborations with a number of rappers in the hip hop industry. Biggie Smalls, Mace, many others. Producer and musician Sean Puffy Combs, apparently, according to CNN, and this was released. Looks like less than 24 hours ago. Producer and musician Sean Diddy Combs was sued in federal court in New York just yesterday by his former girlfriend, Cassandra Ventura, who in the industry is known as Cassie. I don't know how many of you guys might be aware of Cassie. So ultimately, there's a lot of noise going on surrounding this whole thing here, and I'm not sure how many of the allegations are 100% true. But what we've seen though in the industry, among the wealthy, not to say it's all wealthy people, but sometimes when you reach a certain level of financial status, maybe social status, you kind of feel like you can just get away with doing anything. You know what I mean? Some of you guys might remember many of the previous accusations to President Biden's son, Hunter Biden, and a lot of the allegations that were surrounding what he was up to. A lot of those issues are completely still unsettled at this point. But think about the level of status that Hunter Biden's father has, President Joe Biden, right? So if your father is President Joe Biden, you probably feel like you can pretty much do whatever you want, kind of get away with whatever you want. But here, it looks like Cassie's filed a $30 million lawsuit against Diddy for alleged abuse. And I mean, it hardly gets any bigger in the music industry than Sean Diddy Combs, right? Now, he's not necessarily as in your face in the music videos like he used to be during his heyday, but he's still pretty up there and very definitely an A-lister. Most people would recognize him. So the complaint attained by CNN alleges Combs lured Miss Ventura into an ostentatious, fast-paced, and drug-fueled lifestyle and into a romantic relationship with him, end quote. With 2 years of the pair meeting in 2005 and 2005 or 2006, and Combs signing Ventura to his record label, Bad Boy Records, shortly thereafter. So Ventura is claiming in the suit that Combs exerted his power and his influence. Power and influence. By the way, if you guys aren't familiar with the brand new YouTube channel called Truth Exposed, we talk a lot about, basically lots of documentaries on there, and talks a lot about power, money, control, lies being exposed. So if you guys want to check out the new YouTube channel, Truth Exposed, I'll be sure to leave a link for you guys in the description of this video. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and pin a comment for you guys if you want to check out Truth Exposed over there. Lots of truth being exposed on that channel, and that's, I guess, the channel's appropriately titled. But yeah, so what are you guys thinking about this? Have you heard about this situation with Puff Daddy, also known as Diddy? I think he changed his name. I don't even remember how many times he changed his name. It's kind of like Prince, how Prince kept changing his name. He went from the artist, I think it was like the artist. He was like Prince, then he was like the artist, and he just kept going from name to name. So basically, this is the situation that Puffy's dealing with right now. And I'm not really sure how old Puff Daddy is at this point. Let me look him up. Let me see. How old is Diddy right now? Diddy's age. Because this guy, he's 54 years old. So anyway, the suit says that Cassie was trying to end the relationship in 2018. Sean Diddy Combs forced her into her Los Angeles home, and that's where the dirty deed went down. Now, this dirty deed was a little bit more just, it was a little bit more than just your typical abuse case. And I'm refraining from actually using the word because I want to remain within the confines of the platform. So if you want more information on what we're talking about right now, I'm going to leave a link for you in the description of this video, so you can check it out, because some of the phrasing, some of the words on this regarding this case here, I can't say on this live. And you guys are smart, so you'll kind of understand what I mean by this. And so again, I'll leave the details for you guys in the description down below this video, but it's just wild here. And, we've seen situations like similar situations like this before. If the name Harvey Weinstein rings a bell to you, you'll know exactly what I mean when I say we've seen a similar situation like this previously. So that's really what this case is about here. The complaint states that Ventura still suffers from immense emotional distress and that at one point checked into an inpatient rehabilitation center after having suicidal thoughts that she linked to abuse. Now, I want you guys to do me a quick favor. Got about 100 people in here. This is a very unusual type of topic that we're covering right now compared to what we normally talk about on the channel. But I thought that this was rather interesting because it appears to be another one of those money, power, control situations that we've seen a lot in Congress, with our political leaders having an insane level of control and feeling like they can pretty much do and get away with whatever they want. So, and a lot of people are, I want to say kind of like the Me Too cases coming to the forefront after some period of time of finally just saying enough is enough. You got to come out and say something. So I'm not confirming or denying that anything has actually happened because I wasn't there. But I'd love to hear from you guys. First off, drop me a quick like in the comments. Drop a quick like for the video. We've got a couple, well over 100 people in here now. I'd love to hear from you guys. Drop me a quick like for the video. Just show me some love. And also, I'd love to hear from you guys. How many of you guys have heard of Puff Daddy, Diddy, Bad Boy Records? If you've heard of Diddy, just type in Diddy. And if you never heard of Puff Daddy, just type in never heard of that guy. I just like to get a feel for where you guys are at. Whether you listen to the guy's music or not, whether you're familiar with any of his songs. I just like to know how many of you guys have actually heard of him, because, it's kind of hard to not have heard of him. He's not Michael Jackson where he's like world renowned like that, but he's pretty well known and has been in the industry for a very long time. It says in the statement here on CNN.com, quote, "For the past 6 months, Mr. Combs has been subjected to Miss Ventura's persistent demand for $30 million under the threat of writing a damaging book about their relationship, which was unequivocally rejected as blatant blackmail. Despite withdrawing her initial threat, Miss Ventura has now resorted to filing a lawsuit riddled with baseless and outrageous lies, aiming to tarnish Mr. Combs' reputation and seeking a payday." So basically, it appears that, he was trying to brush this thing under the rug and, act like, or at least respond in such a way where it appears that he felt that the suit was frivolous and wasn't worth actually pursuing. But I'm gonna leave that with you guys. What do you guys think? Do you think that this is legitimate, or do you think that this is like a cash grab from Cassie trying to extort $30 million out of Diddy, Sean Puffy Combs? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you think that this is an illegitimate lawsuit and you feel like, Cassie was just trying to get $30 million out of Puff Daddy, just type a 1. Now, if you think Cassie was right, and if you feel like Cassie was legitimately just trying to get $30 million that she legitimately deserved from a perspective of trying to become whole after such an ordeal. Comment on number 2 if you believe Cassie. Comment on number 1 if you believe Puff Daddy, aka Diddy, aka Bad Boy. Seriously though, but I'm gonna run on this one. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. I'm gonna follow up on this story because I'm pretty sure there's a lot more to this than what meets the eye. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to check out the brand new channel called Truth Exposed. I'll leave a link for you guys in the description and as a pinned comment of this video. And I'm gonna see you guys on the next one. You guys take care.